In today's video, I am literally just being myself, very carefree. If you know me, you know I'm literally always cracking up and cracking myself up at that. In this video, you see all of that happening. Hope you enjoy. So tonight I decided that I want to make me a shirt for my daughter's event tomorrow. Tomorrow she is having her first basketball game of the season, so I'm super excited. Decided I'm gonna make myself a shirt, and I believe I'm gonna make her like a little snack bag type thing for after the game. And I got my shirt, but I'm just using a regular black t-shirt, something comfy. I'm gonna use pink and I'm gonna use white. I'm not using orange because orange is really just not my color. On top of the fact that I don't even know if I have orange, but most things for basketball are usually orange, black, and white. I'm using a black t-shirt, so I'm going to use pink and white because those are my fave colors. However, you do what you like. So I'm gonna quickly share the supplies I'm using with you today. I am using a strong grip mat because all of my regular standard mats are not as adhesive as it should be. So I'll also be using some painter's tape to have my vinyl HTV stick to the mat while it actually cuts. I have a pair of my daughter's scissors because it seems that my family love my Cricut scissors, so they're never where they're supposed to be. I have my iPad. I'm gonna use that for design space. I have my shirt and the Cricut machine. So let's just get crafty because it's been a minute and I'm excited. I'm also going to use, let me say this in the beginning, I'm going to use my Cricut heat press or my Cricut, my Cricut heat press. I'm going to use that one. I forgot what size I have. It might be like a 12 by 12, but I'm going to use that to actually iron on my image. I will not be pulling out my big one today, just not in the mood. So whatever, let's just get crafty. Jeez, I'm even tired of hearing myself talk at this point. Let's get it. So my daughter be playing lots of sports throughout the year, and I always be like, oh, I'm gonna get creative and do some things, but I haven't really done anything for any of the sports she's played over the years. So I guess I'm in my basketball mama era. Now I have to decide if I want mom to be written in pink and then have the heart white, or no, I'm gonna do white for the overall text. Oh my god, this is really like strong. Hopefully this does not mess up my it's like I never used this one. OMG, this strong. So the strong grip mats are for things like leather. I hope that this don't give me actually, you know what? It's probably gonna be too sticky. So to avoid that, because look at this. It's so it's so strong. It doesn't even want to come off. I'm just gonna go and grab one of my other standard mats that are not the best, that are not in the best condition. But we're just gonna use the tape like I originally said I was gonna do. Maybe that was my original thought, but I grabbed this purple one anyway. So hold on, let me switch that. All right, I switched the mat, and you can literally see how this standard grip mat has like no dang stick to it. It's not sticky at all. But let me configure this real quick. All right, so the first color we're adding to the mat is the white. Ooh, this should be just enough. Look at that. So being that this is an iron-on project, you want to stick this shiny part down, and dang, this is not sticky. This is crazy. It is not sticky. That's okay, because it's gonna do what it's supposed to do. Sticky or not, we're getting this done. Let me get my little painter's tape because it's gonna hold it down. We're not doing this. We're not doing this. I get it to stay. Yeah, so use painter's tape. Sometimes you don't gotta always go out and buy more material. Or you should just be better than me and take care of take care of your things. Because I know my problem is that I be losing that clear film, just like I just threw it on the floor just now. I know that's my problem. And it's still gonna stay right there on the floor. Lay this bottom piece right now. I should load my pink onto another mat right now, but I don't feel like getting up to go get another mat, so I'm not gonna do that. Now, actually, I could probably just leave this up here. So I just went in and changed the settings of my Cricut so that it'll cut glitter iron on, so the pressures will be correct. And technically I could have cut this before I put it into my machine, but I don't remember what size I was supposed to have it, so I'm just letting it do its thing, and then I'll cut it out afterwards. This will be a quick cut. That was quick. All right, so I'm going to log out of this. I actually want to go and finish watching a YouTube video by Levon John Tanny. So I'm going to watch that while I weed this project. Weeding is, I have a love-hate relationship with weeding. However, weeding this project should not be as intense. So I'm finished with the overall Cricut, so I'm actually going to box that up. Oh, did she go right here, right here? I started watching her video where she was making a Christmas bag. So I'm gonna finish, actually I'm gonna start it all over, and I'm gonna let it play while I'm weeding this project out. So I am gonna speed this process up in the video because weeding takes too long. But Cricut, I'm going to put away. I'm gonna go and get the heat press, but for now, let's just weed this project. So if I can tell you anything that I should have done differently in this project, it would be I should have just made my image, like attached it. So Cricut kind of puts things on the cutting screen in a way that they see fit, in a sense where my word basketball should be on top of mom, but because they probably figured it saved space or something weird, I don't know, it chose not to do that. So now I'm gonna have to cut this in the middle so that I could put basketball on top of the word mom, where if I was thinking, I would have flipped it so that it attached and the word basketball and mom would have already been on the same screen. But now I have to cut it just because I didn't take that step earlier. So that's what we will do. I'm about to get up and swap out my Cricut for my heat press, and I'm going to clean off my drawer. See, I'm gonna put the word mom down first and then basketball, because I gotta make sure everything is right and aligned properly. That S goes on top of there. This L should be here. So this is how it should look. It'll look like this. And then I'm gonna add this heart in the center. And it'll look like this on my shirt. So, boom. All right, let me clean this up, put all of this away that I don't need. Trying to think if I want to do another, like a tag or something tonight. I'm not sure, but I could do without that. So give me 1 second and I will be back with the rest of the video. All right, so I got my heat press, I got my parchment paper, and I got my mat. So crazy thing is, I was doing a sublimation project with my niece one time. We were sublimating some what are they, phone cases, and it bled through. We did not put down the right paper to cover that, so I always flip it over on this side now, even though it definitely says this side down, so it's supposed to be this way. But damn, I wonder if that actually makes a difference. I don't know, but I'm gonna crank up my heat press. Now, depending on what kind of vinyl you have, different brands of vinyl requires different temperatures of the heat. I was gonna say I'm a guesstimate because it's my shirt, but I don't think I'm a guesstimate. I want it to be centered. So where's my shirt rulers? Let me go grab them while this heats up. Every time I turn on this heat press, for some reason, or my big heat press too, so not just Cricut brand, it always messes with the lights. Like the lights be flickering. So if that's picking up on the camera, I'm sorry, but something ain't right. And it only happens in my craft room. Like when I go up front and I bring my stuff, that doesn't happen. But this is the craft room, so this is where I'm gonna do it. Alright, so I was originally about to show you like the old school way of finding the center of your shirt, which would have been me heat pressing here, and then when I open it back up, it'll show the center of the shirt. And then I was just gonna align the center by like creasing this in the middle, like bending like a little piece here so you can find the middle of this. This is what I used to do. Crease it here in the middle, and then it has that mark there. So once I would have, actually, I think I'm gonna do old school because these are fancy, but not necessarily needed. But these were sent to me, and oh, it's kind of not focused. Let me. Okay, so these were sent to me, and I got infant, toddler shirts, youth, and adults. I just stringed it. I just added it to this ring. Opening for me. All right. So yeah, these were sent to me, and I might still use it. I don't know. Also, this parchment paper, I love it because it's pre-cut, and I bought it from the dollar store a while back, but I'm sure they got more. Dollar store ain't a dollar no more, but it was from Dollar Tree, so who knows, it's probably $2 now. They be hiking up the price. But yes, this is still cranking, and then I'm gonna boom, put some pressure on that, boom, put some pressure on that, boom, put some pressure on that, boom, and transfer my design. I don't know, I'm waiting for my heat press to heat up, so it's all quiet in here, you know. Maybe I could just speed this up and edit all of this out, but this is really what happens in the craft room. Let me put my crease in my shirt first, at least, you know what I was talking about. So now that I ironed it, it's gonna have this perfect crease down the middle. Can you see it? Can you see it? That crease is like, you can't really see it that much, but I can. Now that I have that crease straight down the middle of the T, if you want, still use your t-shirt ruler. It tells you like, all right, start it right. Yeah. So let's preheat the shirt itself. I'm taking my crease out because I'm using my little ruler. Boom. And you still can see the crease actually. Look at that. Now, I need the top of it to be there. So I gotta do this in sections. I literally forgot to weed a section in here or inside the M, so I got to get that off. So I would normally plug up my smaller heat press for this, but I ain't got time. So I am placing it back on my heat press, but the opposite way. And try not, I don't know where my gloves at, but if you see now that the heat is underneath it, it is peeling up. Jeez, because that would mess up the whole vibe of the shirt. That would have messed me up, baby. That would have took me out. We Gucci. Back to the regular scheduled program. Actually, I'm gonna heat it up one more time before I lift it up and show you. I haven't really made shirts in a minute. Maybe back in May, I think my cousin graduated from nursing school, so I made some RN shirts for her, but it's really been a minute. So this was actually a fun project to make and do, and it's for myself, so I love it. I got to choose the colors, the design, everything. So this design was located in Design Space, so you can make yourself one, or you can order one from me. I got you. I got you. DM me, comment your size, or just leave a comment and let me know you interested in a shirt like this for yourself, and your girl gets to working. But I'm a basketball mom. I am a basketball mom. Where do I want to add my logo? Tell me where to add my logo. If I'm gonna be outside telling people I made it, let them know right quick. I figured out where I want to place my logo on the shirt I just made. But I ran out of heat transfer vinyl, so I am just sticking it down here. And then I'm going to use this sticky adhesive to help me ensure that my logo don't shift out of place. Judge me if you will, but baby, it's a business. It's branding. It's hot. Every dot in place. I hope you enjoyed today's video. If you liked what you've seen, don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe, because I'm just gonna be putting out content, lifestyle content, mommy, work, entrepreneurship. If you are interested in purchasing one of these shirts for yourself, feel free to hit me up in the DMs, comment down below. I'm not sure what platform you seeing this on, but definitely drop down in the comment section on this YouTube video your thoughts on this shirt.